Who the fuck are you? What do you do every single day? What are your habits looking like? A lot of people forget that their habits are a exact reflection of who the fuck they are as a person. You can say you're this type of person. You can say you're that type of person. Doesn't fucking matter what you say. What you do on a day-to-day basis is exactly who you are as a person. Do you sleep in every day? Are you late to everything? Do you lie to everybody? Are you not a man of your word? What do you do on a day-to-day basis? Once you understand your daily habits are a reflection of who you are, you'll start to change them. You'll start to pay real close attention to what the fuck you're doing. Are you smoking? Are you drinking on a day-to-day? What are you doing on a day-to-day? Ask yourself that right now. Are you watching porn? Like what the fuck are you doing every single day? The thing is, man, people just don't realize what the fuck they do every day. They don't even think because they're just the habits. They do the same thing every day. For example, back then, when I was smoking, drinking, and doing drugs, I was addicted to weed. I used to wake up. As soon as I'd wake up, I wouldn't even brush my teeth. Because usually that's what we do, right? As soon as we wake up, we brush our teeth. As soon as I'd wake up, I'd look for my weed pen. Or I would smoke the fucking half a blunt I had from the night before. I couldn't go without it. I could not go without it. And then as soon as I do that, I'd reach for my vape I had at the time. I couldn't go without that either. It was either I'd wake up, hit the vape, or I'd wake up and smoke weed. Who I was then, I never realized that things I did on a day-to-day basis was exactly who I was as a person. And I'm sitting here thinking I'm this, because I went to the gym still. I was sitting here thinking, oh, I'm this hardworking person, I go to the gym, da-da-da-da. But in reality, I was this weak man that couldn't go an hour without hitting his weed pen or smoking. Couldn't go 10 minutes without hitting that vape. I was exactly what I was doing. I'd sleep in, I'd lie. I do all these negative things. So if I'm doing all these negative things, what the fuck does that make me? I'm just this person of fucking negative energy. Compared to what I do now. I wake up early. I jump straight into reading, whether it's the Bible. I jump straight into journaling. I say the things I'm grateful for. And then I write down the tasks I have to complete for that day. And then I jump straight into reading, whether it's a self-help book. For example, I'm reading Meditations right now by Marcus Aurelius, or It's the Bible. I usually do the Bible and then I hop right in. I read one passage from Meditations, the book I'm reading now. And the reason I only do one passage is because this book is very powerful. Every passage in that book, there's something to take from it. So what I do is, after I'm done reading the Bible, I usually read a verse a day, because the Bible is very powerful as well. So I like to digest that thing that I read. And I do the same thing with meditations. And then I'll sit there and I'll soak it in, and I'll just sit there and just soak it all in and really just think about what I just read. And I hold on to that quote all day, and I just think about it, and I just sit, I fucking just think about it all day. And it'll help me it'll just help me be in a better mindset. It'll help me be in a high frequency state, right? Because our frequency is how we frequently see the world. And it'll make me feel better, which is vibration. How we feel is your vibration, and it'll put me at a high vibration. People can feel that energy. You ever just have somebody randomly just come up and talk to you, just not even like, hey, you know, how you doing? Just like literally just start talking to you about, you know, something that happened to them yesterday. Like there's times where I'm just vibing so fucking high, right? And there's people, random people in stores. Like one time I was standing in a line at Dollar General to be exact, and this guy came up to me. He didn't even say hi. He just got into telling me like his life story. He did that because my energy, my frequency was high, and I was vibrating very fucking high, and he felt that. You guys ever hear energy transfers? It's a real fucking thing. So having daily habits that will align you with your purpose and have your frequency high and have you vibrating so fucking high is very important. Have you guys ever woke up, you slept in, you missed your alarm clock, and you're about to be late for work, so you're rushing around? What is your mood like? Think about that, right? You wake up, you got 10 minutes to get ready. You're rushing around, you forgot your coffee, you get in the car, it's fucking snowing outside, you gotta clean your car off, you don't have time, so that takes more fucking time, and you're late to work. Sit there and think about how you feel in that moment. It's ass, right? Low frequency, low vibration, and it just sets you up for the shittiest day. And then on top of that, say you smoke cigarettes, you're a cigarette smoker. And between every time you get a break at work, you're outside smoking cigarettes. That will destroy your fucking day. Your frequency will be low. You'll be vibrating very fucking low. And then your habits on top of that, you smoke cigarettes. Let's see. You smoke cigarettes, you don't go to the gym, you eat junk food, that type of thing. It just ruins you, man. And you're just a negative person. You're just this person of negative fucking energy because of your daily habits. And you know that's exactly who you are. Maybe you don't know that your habits are exactly who you are as a person, but you know you wake up every single day and you feel like shit. And you just have all this negative energy. Well, that's because your habits aren't aligned with your purpose. Your habits aren't aligned with your calling. When you realize your habits are exactly who you are, You'll unlock this mindset, okay? And you'll have this perspective where you watch every little single thing that you're doing. Every little single thing that you're doing on a day-to-day, whether it's how you present yourself to other people, whether it's how your self-talk is, whether it's how organized you are. You'll just watch every little single thing that you're doing, and you'll want to do it to where it's going to benefit you. You're going to want to do it to the best of your ability. You're not going to want to cut corners anymore, because you know if you cut corners, that's not going to do you good internally. Daily habits, guys. Daily habits are key to being the best version of yourself. We wake up early. We immediately hop into reading, whether it's a self-help book or the Bible. I personally, as soon as I wake up, I come here, sit at my desk, and I journal. You don't have to journal. I do recommend it because it is good to just write down your thoughts or write down what you do on a day-to-day basis. You can do both. It's usually what I do. Reading a self-help book, reading the Bible, and then hitting a workout. I recommend hitting your workout in the morning before work. If you don't work, even better. Hit the workout right in the morning and put yourself in that high frequency, in that high vibration stage. And we are doing that because we want to be the best version of ourselves. Because when we put ourselves in a high frequency state, that's when we love life the most. That's when we love others the most. And that's when no fucking negative energy can affect us. For example, if you're vibrating high, if your frequency is high, and somebody cuts you off in traffic, you're like, damn, maybe that person is late to work. You know, maybe they're having a bad day. And you're just like, fuck, I love this dude. Fuck that. I'm not gonna let him cut me off affect how I'm feeling right now. Now, if somebody were to cut you off and you're a low frequency and you're vibrating low, you'll be ready to get out the car and fucking smash their head off the fucking ground. That's what I would do. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's important to be vibrating high and to be at a high frequency state. And that's why it's important to have your daily fucking habits aligned with getting that outcome. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I don't need habits to get in a high frequency state or to vibrate high. I can just think my way into positive mindset. You fucking can't, bro. You can't. Because if it was that easy, everybody would be in a good mood 24/7. If I'm smoking cigarettes, your internal self knows what you're doing. And the energy will be transferred internally. Meaning, you're smoking cigarettes, your body knows, your conscience knows that's not what the fuck you're supposed to be doing, so you're gonna get negative energy. If you're waking up early, if you're on time to work, if you're nice to everybody, if you're eating clean, if you're working out, you're going to receive that positive energy. It's all about eliminating these negative fucking habits, these fucking pussy ass fucking habits, and doing the shit you know you're supposed to be doing, the shit that's going to make you feel good, the shit that's gonna make you walk differently, The shit that's gonna make you talk differently. The shit that's gonna raise your fucking confidence. Your confidence is gonna be so fucking high because you know you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You're not cutting any corners. You don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't sleep in, you don't lie. None of that's bullshit. Guys, your daily habits are exactly who you are as a person. I can't stress that enough. Let's eliminate the alcohol. Let's eliminate the drugs. Let's eliminate all the shit that gives us instant regret. And you will live a better life. I promise you guys. The moment I stopped all doing all that bullshit is when my life started getting better. So, eliminate the bad habits, replace them with good habits. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.